Good morning. I have been up for about an hour now. I'm doing something I don't usually do. I don't even have makeup on or anything, but I just thought there's a need for a calming, peace, focused meditation this morning. So welcome. I also am aware that perhaps there are many who have not done meditation before and can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. It's just really a way of calming your mind so that physiologically your body can be calm, so that you can bring an awareness to the moment. And I really got into it because I was having such anxiety that it was hard for me to focus, and even to get through a moment, like being around people, getting out of bed. There were just different things that happened in my life that caused me to one day find myself in that situation, and it hadn't always been that way. And so I knew that I could get out of it, but I didn't know how to get out of it, right? So I found meditation through a series of different events, and I'm happy to share that experience with anyone who would like to hear about it. But it has really changed me, and just getting up and waking up and having a mindset of the first thing you think about is something positive, and how your day is going to be positive, and how you're going to make it positive, and how you're going to approach the day, because you can't control how other people feel or their actions, right? You can only control how you respond and how you approach things in your mindset. And other people can try to get into that and change and affect that, but ultimately it's up to you to control that. And I think once you realize that and learn the tools to overcome that, then it's a whole new world, and you'll feel so confident and positive and able to just get out of bed and say, I'm going to be me today. I am going to be full of love today, no matter what happens. And I'm going to be positive and see things for what they are, and learn how to respond in a balanced way. And of course, I've had my moments and I have not done that, and I've seen the effects, and I've worked even harder to try and not let those emotions gain control of me going forward. But yes, it does happen, but recognizing it is really a huge part of being able to grow and move forward and develop this inner peace and calm and mindset and awareness and clarity. And yes, it's ongoing. It's not just one day, oh, I feel so good today. And it's, yes, you can find that, and it's amazing. It's amazing when you find that peace and you actually feel it all through your body, and like, this is what it is. This is what I've been looking for, and all this time it's right here. And I had this control to just bring it inside myself, and I have this ability to do this and bring calmness and peace and love from within myself. It's within me. But the hardest part is stepping out and interacting in the world, because that's when the true test is, because you're going to be faced with situations and things outside of your control. So how are you going to respond? Are you going to be aware enough and have clarity to know and recognize these emotions and feelings that are starting to respond, and then know how to balance that and transform those negative emotional instinctual responses into something that will not only help you in a positive way to not react from a place of negativity and to have clarity in the situation, but also you'll start to see things transform around you in your environment, and the people around you will start to respond differently to you, and things will start to change for you. But yes, there's always going to be, I call them tests, or really deep relationships that can just hit you. Someone can say something or do an action that triggers something in you, and maybe it wasn't even that person, but it triggers something so deep within you that maybe you haven't worked on yet, and then it comes up and you just want to respond in like the rawest way, and it can be hurtful to the other person and you don't even mean it to be hurtful, right? But it's recognizing, oh, I'm having this really deep response, and why is this happening? Where is this anger, hurt, pain coming from? And how do I transmute that? What caused that? What is it deep within me that I haven't dealt with yet? It could be something from childhood. Maybe you don't even know what it is that's triggering this. Maybe it's something you pushed so far down because it was so hurtful and painful that you were protecting yourself so you didn't have to deal with it. Because you couldn't deal with it, you weren't emotionally intelligent or strong enough at that time to deal with it, and you had to just keep going and going and going, and you never stopped to deal with it. So now you're recognizing it, these people are triggering this in you, and now is the time to do the really hard work to understand why this trigger is happening and why you're responding the way you are, so that you don't allow those emotions to control you and to affect the people around you, right? So that is a really long process. That's something I continually work on, and I'm gaining insight on every day. It's a process, and it's an understanding, and it takes a practice every day, right? So let's start a meditation. I think today, like I said, I was thinking about focusing on, inner peace, because there's just so much going on and so much out of our control. And it can be really overwhelming if you stop and just think about all that's going on in the world and whatever you have on top of whatever you have going on in your own life that may seem out of control. So I thought I would do I will show you. I have the heart chakra bowl and the root chakra bowl, the Tibetan singing bowl. So I thought I would use a combination of those today to kind of help us heal in this moment and bring peace. And one thing that I like to think about before I start a meditation is to really set my mind and my intention for the day. So today I would suggest perhaps focusing on an intention. And what I mean by intention is just something you can say to yourself, or a way to approach situations when you start to feel that internal angst or anxiety or stress or anger or whatever that emotion is that causes you to lose control, or causes you to lose that sense of peace in yourself, is to find something that resonates with you. And maybe that is writing out different things and then saying, okay, this kind of feels like something that would bring me calm and peace. And today I would suggest, with the focus of our meditation, something like, and feel free to alter it for how it works for you in your situation. Okay, so today let's focus on a mindset of considering yourself this abundant source of just universal love. You can feel the love coming in from whatever your highest version of, maybe it's a God. I mean, the name isn't as important as what you connect with, right? We have different terms and names for different things, but it's just the same source. So whatever your source is, angel, a God, universe. I don't want to put names in place of that, but whatever your source is, just feel that source that wants to really see you peaceful and happy and full of love, and sharing that love with everyone that you encounter. And by love, I don't mean like, yeah, sure, it can be a passion, like passionate, connective love. But what I really mean is an internal love for yourself that no one can shake, that no one coming in or into your environment can change, that you love yourself and you see yourself as this loving being and this source of love that is unending, that is coming from this higher source and is just continually filling you, that no one can take from you. And you don't need anyone else for this love, because it's coming and continually cycling through you. And then you send it out into the world, and then you get that back, right? You send out this feeling of pure, unconditional love. And what does that mean? Like, there's no judgment attached. There's nothing that you expect in return. And there's nothing that you feel like you need to have this love coming into you, because it's always there. It's a completeness within yourself that gives you strength and gives you clarity. And you get that because you already feel this fullness of this love within you. And you're not looking elsewhere or to someone else to fill that. So that helps you not seek out external feelings or sources or things to fill that, because you already have it here. And that creates a sense of peace, because it's stability within you. It's nurturing, you're self-nurturing. It's not looking to things that could be potentially toxic, that can recognize people who have this emptiness, who are looking for other things to fill that emptiness, who may take advantage of that and then make you feel even emptier and more hurt, right? Okay, so I would suggest, again, this intention, or some people use the word mantra. There are different meanings for each, but we'll just simplify it here and say intentions or mantra, however you like to think of it. It's something you can say like to yourself. Maybe you want to say it out loud or just quietly in your head. I am love. I am love. I give love. I receive love. I am love. I give love. And I receive love. And feel free to modify that how you would like. And now I'll do a little meditation. This time I'm not going to do a visualization exercise. I would just suggest get in a comfortable position where your breathing, your airways are unobstructed. Like what I mean by that is your neck, is not like, your neck is open, like your breathing airways are open, and it's easy for you to feel the breath going through your body. So maybe you want to lie down on your back and just let your arms and legs fall to the side of your body gently. Or if you're seated, just let your feet be flat on the floor in front of you. Maybe you want to place your hands up, the palms up on your knees, but just try to keep a straight back so that your neck and your back are in line, so your breathing channel is open. Okay, so gently close your eyes, and we're going to count backwards from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, close your fingers. Bring your awareness back to my voice. Gently open your eyes. Now, how are you feeling? You may have had some thoughts that tried to come through during this meditation, and that's okay. They're just thoughts. When that happens, just focus on your breathing. Count backwards from 20 until you're not thinking. And just allow your breathing to be natural in its own rhythm and what feels best for you. Thank you for joining me this morning, and you're welcome to reach out through my website or other social media if you like help in designing your own practice or a personal meditation. I am happy to help you with that process. And I'm going to be starting to do more lives, so let me know in the comments whether you prefer the singing bowls with the meditation, the visualizations, what you find most connects with you, okay? Have a beautiful day. Bye.